Hey, baseball fans, I'm Heidi Watney, and welcome to the show.
That's you with that big Benz, That's you that can't keep old, cause you keep nailing the friends, You gotta go to court, You got service subpoena for child support, That was that nerve, You ain't even get a chance to say a word, I know I ain't tripping. Don't your brother got these words, You better have a bunch of somebody, You ain't scared, You know how to play it, I know you ain't gonna let somebody come and punk you,
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Nothing out of something, you handle your business. And don't be crying, and it's something you don't give a chance. You got your block on fire, remain in the G. Until the moment you expire, you know what it is. You make nothing out of something.
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. Nivaldo Rodriguez gets the call for... And now, Tomas Vargas. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. And stepping in, August Ranger. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Next to hit is Jordan Brewer, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 1-2. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. So they'll have to be content with just a strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Now at the plate, Colton Shaver is ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. And the runner's breaking for third.
All right, get halfway, halfway.
Flare hit toward right. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Dominguez calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Up next, Julio Pablo Martinez took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Hit back toward the mound. One there. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Digging in next, Emil Chavis.
The right fielder, Emo.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He goes to first. Wow.
That's an out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, August Ranger. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right.
And now, meanwhile, here's a ball headed out toward deep left center field. And this is going to clear the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Fourth home run here in the early going. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he may be a rookie, but he shows some veteran power right there. Just absolutely blasting that thing out of here. As he matures and gets even stronger, you're going to see more and more of it. I think this bomb is a sign of great things to come.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, here is Tomas Vargas.
The shortstop.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next, here is Aswan Vieira trying here to plate the tying run from second. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go August Ranger. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And that's out number 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in. August Ranger grounded out in his last at-bat. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Futures. As minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Peter Solomon will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Hey, no better. Stay hot. Here we go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
He obviously found a great feel for that breaking ball while warming up before the game. Leadoff hitter getting 2 curveballs is usually not the norm.
Hey, stay hot, huh?
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Hernandez moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Mendoza. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So now here is August Ranger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Beat it out. Come on.
First beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 3 innings complete. And now here is Julio Pablo Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip.
Julio Pablo.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit, Pascual Vieira. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 0-1, here it comes. Looped out towards short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit. Stepping up is Kyle Blake. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Stepping in once again is August Ranger. He bounced out last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Now to the plate. Here is Davis Wenzel. Flew out last time up. Hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping in next, August Ranger. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run.
Now it'll be Jason Dominguez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit on the ground out to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Frisco Rough Riders jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Colin Wiles earns his first win of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up. Brandon Belak, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Rodriguez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great... At the plate now is Alfonso Rodriguez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Rodriguez.
Soft liner towards short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And stepping up as the shortstop, August Ranger. Rounded slowly to the left side. And there's 1 down now. Into the box, Kyle Blake comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base. Now to the plate, August Ranger grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Matajevic leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is lined hard to deep left. Rodriguez able to track it down for the third out. So here is Charles LeBlanc. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. So now into the box is August Ranger, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rodriguez is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game.
No sé cuál me voy, el ferro, el Porsche, la Cetreo, el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy.
A player new to his AA squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this could work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting.
The player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Pero me pegué y no hay que los desentierre. Mi nieto ya tiene Mercedes, aunque mi hija solo 6 años ya tiene. Lo único seguro aquí es la muerte, pero para estar claro les deje 50 en bienes. ¿Quién te dijo que tú eres más que yo? Tú estás frustrado. Recuerda, salieron de mí, pues si no le han informado.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Amarillo Sod Poodles and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next.
Corpus Christi Hooks.
August Ranger out of the state of New Mexico gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate is Ben DeLuzio. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Benedetti is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Alec Thomas. Swinging a little blooper to center. In there, the base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. He's set and the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Now into the box, Jamie Ritchie. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Andy Yerzy. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Hey, you never know when to turn. Point's gonna come.
Now to bat, Ben DeLuzio. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Benedetti is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away. Next will be the Dason.
Take your base. Three. He's out. Three. Out.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. Held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Sod Poodles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Jackson Goddard gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Welcome into this presentation of... Next to dig in, August Granger. First offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally simple.
Striding in.
Yeah, they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success.
A minor league manager checks in to see if this young man is inclined to make any adjustments to the club's current plan for his development. They agree on a new plan going forward.
As we look at this young pitching prospect, there are so many things to learn early in your professional career as a pitcher. Al Leiter is with us. Al, what are some of the biggest things to keep in mind as you start your rise in the pro ranks as a hurler?
Well, I think the simplicity of pitching, and I shouldn't use simplicity because there is a tremendous amount of artistry to it, but I'll base it down to this. Whether you're teaching a high school guy, a college guy, minor league guy, or big league guy, there's principles of it. Strike one is paramount. Strike one, get ahead. Have the ability to command a fastball. On top of that, changing speeds, and we see it all the time with respects to analytics and where we are with statistical data. Changing speeds with not only one pitch, but two pitches. So I want to see command of a fastball, preferably down the way. I still love it. Still hard to hit a home run down the way. Be able to utilize both sides of the plate.
Still I'm living it. Yeah, it was written from God. It was gifted to give you a story that ain't hard to tell. 2013, far from a preteen, but it seemed that I could chase my dreams, making anything that the world has not seen or heard. Moving words like verbs, curves. 2014, when I turned 19, saying R.I.P. to my big bone tree and my girl TT. When she down, now I'm back on road.
Minor league baseball now on the show. August Granger will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to watch a guy that has a pretty good slurve. And a lot of people ask me, hey, what's a slurve? It's kind of in between. It's not really a curveball, and it's not a true slider. It's kind of a hybrid of both. Whatever it is, he throws it, and he throws it well. It's about 6 to 7 miles an hour slower than his fastball, and he has an awfully good one. And if he brings that one with him, he should have some success in this one here today.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ready now is Danny Dunn. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging at bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday, and somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kai Tom, trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases.
Cut it, come home.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. No one out with a runner at second. Hit to third. Fielded cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Colin Thoreau, trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. 0-1 the count. To the left side, but it's well foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes